You know what catches my ear every time?
What's that?
When learners describe their family, they almost always say the same thing. I have two brothers and one sister. And there's nothing wrong with that sentence technically. But native speakers have a much shorter, much more natural way to say it.
Wait, really? I say that all the time. I have two brothers and one sister. What else am I supposed to say?
One word, siblings.
Siblings? Oh, I've heard that word. But does it mean brothers and sisters together?
Exactly. Sibling is a gender-neutral term for a brother or a sister. If you have one brother and one sister, you have two siblings. If you have three brothers, you have three siblings. It covers everyone.
So instead of saying I have two brothers and one sister, I could just say I have three siblings.
Exactly. And that's what most native speakers would say in casual conversation. It's faster and it sounds more natural.
Wow, three siblings. That sounds so much smoother. But wait, what if I want to say I have two brothers and no sisters? Can I still use siblings?
Great question. Yes, you can say I have two siblings. But if someone asks, do you have any sisters? And the answer is no, you'd say no, I only have brothers. Siblings just means all of them together.
Okay, got it. Siblings equals brothers and sisters combined. I'm going to start using that today.
Perfect. Now let's move to the second key phrase. What's your relationship like with your family, Leo?
With my family, I don't know how to describe it in English. I mean, we get along, we talk a lot, we argue sometimes, but we love each other.
Then you would say we're pretty close.
Pretty close. That's it?
That's it. When a native speaker says we're pretty close, it means you have a warm, loving relationship. You share things, you spend time together, you support each other.
Pretty close. I like that. It's simple. It's not too emotional or dramatic.
Right. In American culture, we don't usually say, I love my family so much in casual conversation. That sounds very intense, but we're pretty close is perfect for everyday situations.
And I use it for friends too. Like, my friend and I are pretty close.
Absolutely. You can use it for any close relationship. Family, friends, even coworkers you're really comfortable with.
So if someone asks, are you close with your brother? I can say, yeah, we're pretty close.
Exactly. And if you want to say the opposite, you can say, we're not very close or we're not that close.
Okay, got it. We're pretty close. I'm going to use that next time someone asks about my family.
Good. Now, the third expression is one that confuses a lot of learners. Leo, have you ever heard someone say, she takes after her mother?
Takes after? Like, she takes something after her mother? Like she borrows clothes or something?
I love that guess. It sounds like that, doesn't it? But no, takes after means someone resembles another person, either in appearance or personality.
Oh, so it's like, looks like.
It can mean looks like, yes, but it's also used for personality. So she takes after her mother might mean she has the same smile, or it might mean she has the same patient personality.
Wait, can I say I take after my dad?
You can, but I want to warn you about something. Many Spanish speakers say something like, I am like my father, which is a direct translation from Spanish, and it's not wrong, but take after is much more natural.
What about Chinese speakers? What's the common mistake?
Chinese learners often say, I very like my father, or I resemble my father. Resemble is correct but very formal. You'd use it in writing, not in conversation. Take after is what you'd say at a family dinner.
So if someone says you have your mother's eyes, I could say, yeah, I take after my mom.
Perfect example. And notice you'd say take after, not take after, from. That's another common error. No from. Just I take after my mom.
I take after my mom. Got it.
Now let's put all three together. Imagine you're at a party. Someone asks you about your family. Let me show you how a native speaker would answer.
Okay, I'm ready.
I have two siblings, one brother and one sister. We're pretty close. My sister takes after our mom. She's really patient. My brother takes after our dad. He's the funny one.
Wow. That sounds so natural. All three expressions in one short answer.
Exactly. And now imagine a learner's version. I have one brother and one sister. I love them very much. My sister looks like my mother. My brother looks like my father. That's correct. but it sounds like a textbook.
Now, here's the part that surprises most people. Leo, I want you to make a guess. How do you say my father's brother's daughter in English? Wait, my father's brother's daughter? That's so complicated. Is that my cousin?
Yes, in English, we don't have specific words for maternal or paternal cousins. We don't have words for older brother or younger brother. Everything is just cousin and brother.
Wait, so in English, there's no word for older brother and younger brother?
No separate words like in Chinese, Korean, Japanese, or many other languages. In English, you just say brother. If you need to specify, you add older or younger, my older brother or my younger sister.
That's so different. In my language, we have different words for older sister and younger sister. It feels wrong to just say sister.
I know, and many learners struggle with this. But native English speakers don't have those words, so they just use brother and sister and add older or younger when it matters.
So if I say I have two siblings, someone might ask, are you the oldest?
Exactly. And you can say, yes, I'm the oldest, or no, I'm the youngest, or I'm the middle child.
Middle child? That's another phrase I've heard. So I'm a middle child because I have both an older and a younger sibling?
Correct. And in American culture, we have a stereotype about middle children. People say middle children are more independent or they feel overlooked. It's a common joke.
That's funny. So if someone asks, are you close with your siblings? And I say, we're pretty close, that's a complete and natural answer.
Perfect. And if someone says, who do you take after? You can say, I take after my mom. We're both very organized.
I take after my mom. She's very organized. I'm not.
That's okay. You take after someone else in your family then.
Actually, I think I take after my uncle. We both love music.
There you go. Now you have a real answer. And that's the key, using these phrases to talk about your real life.
Okay, before we go, can we do a quick practice round? I want to try saying all three expressions in sentences.
Great idea. I'll ask you questions and you answer using our three phrases. Ready?
Ready.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 3 siblings, 2 brothers and 1 sister.
Perfect. First phrase. Second question. Are you close with your family?
Yes, we're pretty close. We talk every week.
Excellent. Natural and warm. Third question. Who do you take after?
I take after my dad. We both love sports.
That's it. You just had a perfectly natural conversation about your family.
Wow, that felt so easy. And earlier, I would have said I have 1 brother and 1 sister, and I love them very much, and I am like my father, so much longer.
Right. And that longer version isn't wrong, but it doesn't sound like a native speaker. Our goal is to sound like you grew up hearing English.
Today's rule, use siblings instead of brothers and sisters. Say we're pretty close instead of I love my family very much. And use take after to talk about who you resemble.
Perfect summary. And I'm going to add one more rule. When someone asks about your family, keep it short and natural. 1 or 2 sentences. Don't feel like you need to explain everything.
That's a good point. In my culture, we talk a lot about family, but I guess in English, shorter is better.
In casual conversation, yes. If someone wants more details, they'll ask. But your first answer should be simple.
Okay, I'm ready for my next family conversation. I'm going to use all 3 phrases.
I hope you do. And if you want more practice, write a sentence using one of these expressions in the comments. We read every one.
That's a great idea. I'm going to write, I take after my mom because we both love cooking. See you there.
Thanks for joining us on Speak Like a Native. If this helped you, subscribe and hit the bell. We have new episodes every day in this series.
See you next time.
Take care, everyone. Speak like a native.